everybody, I'm back again because I have some catching up to do. Because if I want to do a 12 days of giftmas, I actually should have started earlier, so that's why I may be sometimes posting a bit more. And some of the videos, for example, deck videos, are going to be long, and some of them are going to be a bit shorter. So, what I want to show you right now is a gift that I gave myself. It's this lovely book by Maia. And Maia books come with Oracle card decks. And in this case, it's a very cute little mini one with some gorgeous illustrations that are all part of the book and that kind of reference a part of the book. There are only 28 Oracle cards with this particular one. They're printed on very thin cardstock, but they last. They're very good quality. Sometimes she will release boxed sets with higher quality cardstock Oracle cards, but I doubt she's going to do that one with this book. Basically also because of the nature of the deck and the usability of the deck, and I don't really think that this is a deck that is meant to be used like an Oracle deck that you use every day with multiple cards. Because there's only 28, I have found a really lovely way to use the deck, and that's in combination with the book and in combination with other decks. I love that card. So I will use this deck to pull a card, and then I'll go to that section in the book. And in that section of the book, you will find many great questions or energies to contemplate. And then I will use that to form spread questions for a tarot spread. So really cute little deck, gorgeous backs, by the way. So what this book does is it takes you on a journey through the year. There's this little introduction, and then we get it starts at late autumn, goes from or early autumn to late autumn to early winter to late winter to early spring, late spring, early summer, late summer, and then back into early autumn. And then we have all the equinoxes / solstices, and it's all built up pretty similar. So we get the preface on how the book works, so that's pretty cool, pretty easy, pretty chill. And then you kind of get a little how-to on the Oracle cards as well, and then you head into the almanac and the part of the season. And the book starts with late autumn, and then late autumn is, let me see if I can show that a little bit better. I mean, you guys don't have to read it off the page, but late autumn, every seasonal part gets an element. So that's water into earth. Water of earth to me translates to the Queen of Cups in the Queen of Pentacles. So that's really really interesting for me. I can easily add tarot layerings on top of this. So it will tell something about how that works elementally. And then you get an energy center for late autumn with some exercises, some questions to contemplate. And then you get plant medicine, you get animal medicine, you get crystal medicine, each and every one of them with either questions to contemplate, reflect on, or use as spread questions, as well as sometimes little assignments or spells. And then we get the symbols, and the symbols you can find in the deck as well. And every symbol has gifts and challenges, which you can easily use to create a little spread, and then also some extra points that you can kind of reflect on or use as spread questions as well. So essentially, this is my very own natural elemental spread book, kind of. So these are all the oracle cards. So each seasonal part gets like 3 of those. And then we get into a solstice, which is really cool because they're printed on slightly different paper. We get the solstice symbol, which is also part of the oracle deck. And then you get an assignment that you have to do. And that assignment you can tuck away right here. So next year, when you're going to work with this deck again, you can kind of reread how you felt the year prior. So this is a really neat addition, I think. Then you head into early winter. Early winter corresponds with Earth. Earth of Earth is the Princess or Page of Pentacles or the Ace of Pentacles. So I love, since my tarot practice is so elementally based, this book really, really works for me. You get, I'm going through this too fast. So we get the energy center, again, the root, plant medicine, animal medicine, with this great little like insert on fun facts about bears, which I have used for spread questions already. So like there are a lot of the way Maya Toll writes, because this is not just a pretty book. It is a pretty book, but the content is really, there's not that much text in here, but the text, she uses her words wisely, and I love that. So the beauty of her words really inspires me. Then we get the crystal medicine, and then we get the symbols for early winter. So we get the womb, we get the dreaming, we get the hearth, and then we go into late winter. So each symbol, each season is built up the same way. And what I do love is that you get these gorgeous illustrations that are on these cards. You get them in bigger size as well. And Kelly from The Truth and Story also mentioned that she was kind of thinking about using these as charm casting, using this book as a charm casting book, which is kind of easy. Like you get this hair kind of hopping over. So questions you could ask while casting charms is, where am I free? Where is my freedom threatened? Everything that lands here is where you are free. Everything that lands right here, you can kind of cut it in half, is where that freedom is threatened. And you can even try to find links between those. So very, very poignant illustration. So each seasonal part is built up the same way. I really love the solstice parts where there's this symbol of the solstice and a little assignment that they want you to do, and it's usually a letter writing assignment that you can then tuck away right behind that solstice part. And yeah, it's very, the book is, every season is built up very similarly, but there's enough surprises for you to be like, oh hey, this is interesting, or this poses an interesting question, this poses an interesting suggested spread. For example, for early summer, we have the council. So that's your support system, basically. And the gifts are feeling comforted, held, and supported. So a spread question could be, where do I feel supported? And then the challenges are being pulled by thoughts and opinions of others. Where am I influenced by others in this matter? So you can have a nice 2-card spread like that. This is where I was. That's my little bookmark. But yeah, and then there's awesome rituals every time that you can try to do, all with very easily accessible ingredients. Awesome symbols. Just a very good, down-to-earth, magical book for whenever you're kind of over the star seeds and you kind of want to get back to earth. So yeah, I would really recommend this book if you are kind of into magic, if you ever wanted to get into it, if you want to combine books with cartomancy, bibliomancy, whatever. 10 out of 10, I would recommend this book, and it's a little card set that it comes with. And this was a little gift that I gave to myself. So that's that. Thanks for listening, and bye-bye.